Okay, let's be real. Have you ever asked an AI a question and gotten back something, well, completely useless? Or just plain weird? It's super frustrating. But what if I told you that turning those messy interactions into powerful, creative results really just comes down to one key skill? Well, today, we're going to dive into exactly how to do that. You know the feeling. You asked for some marketing ideas, and it spits out a textbook definition of marketing. You ask it to summarize something, and you get this rambling paragraph that completely misses the point. You start to wonder, is this AI thing just a bunch of hype? But here's the secret. The problem usually isn't the tool, it's the instructions we're giving it. And this slide right here, this explains everything. Just look at the difference. It's night and day, right? On the left, a super vague prompt gets you a vague, pretty much worthless answer. But on the right, a detailed, specific prompt gets you exactly what you wanted. Creative, targeted results. This is the whole game. The quality of what you get out is 100% tied to the quality of what you put in.
I love this quote from Adam Garbar, the founder of AdamAiXpert, and his background as a master carpenter gives us the perfect way to think about this. Your prompt is a blueprint. I mean, if you give a carpenter a vague sketch on a napkin, you can't really be shocked when the thing they build is a little shaky, right? But give them a detailed blueprint, and you get a masterpiece. Your prompt is the blueprint you hand to your AI.
So let's reframe this. We don't have an AI problem, we have a communication problem. The real secret to unlocking all the amazing stuff these tools can do is learning how to speak their language. And that language? Well, it's the prompt. Now, the official term for this is prompt engineering. I know, it sounds really technical, but it's not about coding or anything like that. Think of it as the craft of designing the perfect set of instructions, using the right words in the right order to guide an AI exactly where you want it to go. It's way less computer science and way more creative communication. And hey, this isn't just some niche trick. The experts over at the MIT Sloan EdTech Hub are all over this. As they say, it's about choosing the right words, phrases, and formats. That's what gets you the best results. It's all about being intentional. Okay, so theory is great, but let's get our hands dirty. How do you actually build one of these strong blueprints for your AI? Well, it really boils down to just a few core ingredients you can use every single time. First, you have to define your goal. I mean, what do you actually want the AI to do? Create something, summarize, analyze? Next, and this one is huge, give it context. Tell it who the audience is, or even better, tell the AI what role to play, like act as an expert marketer. Then you've got to be specific. Ask for a witty tone, a 150-word limit, or a bulleted list. And finally, use direct language. Kick things off with a clear action verb like write, compare, or explain. It just cuts through any confusion. So, you could totally spend your day tweaking prompts over and over again. Or, you could use a tool that's designed to do all that heavy lifting for you. Let's check out how AdamAiXpert makes this whole thing a simple, repeatable workflow. It really is this straightforward. Step 1, you write your first prompt using those core ingredients we just covered. Step 2, you pop that prompt into the AdamAiXpert bot and it optimizes it for you. Step 3, you just copy that new supercharged prompt and use it in whatever AI tool you want. It's a clean, efficient loop for getting much better results, much faster. So what's actually happening in that refined step? Well, the bot is basically your own personal prompt engineer. It's looking at your input, clearing up any vague language, adding helpful structure, and suggesting better ways to phrase things, all based on proven best practices for getting the most out of these AI models. Okay, so once you've got the basics down, you can start using a few pro tips that'll take your results from pretty good to absolutely incredible. Let's walk through a few of my favorites. This one is a total game changer. Don't just ask a question, tell the AI who it should be when it answers. For instance, say, you are a Red Seal master carpenter explaining deck maintenance to a total beginner. Instantly, the tone, the vocabulary, and the level of detail will be perfectly tailored for what you need. Hey, you're in the driver's seat here. Don't just settle for a giant wall of text if that's not what you want. Tell it what you need. Explicitly ask for bullet points, a table with these specific columns, or maybe a numbered list. This gives you structured info that you can use right away. This is a really powerful technique called few-shot prompting. Instead of just describing what you want, you show it. You can actually include a small example in your prompt and then say, now generate 3 more social media posts in this exact style. The AI will copy your example, giving you incredibly consistent results. It's amazing. And this one is non-negotiable. As MIT Sloan points out, you have to be mindful of privacy.
Never, ever, ever put sensitive personal info, financial data, or your company's secret sauce into prompts for public AI tools. Always check the data privacy guidelines before you get started. Seriously.
So, the most important point in all of this is that getting great results from AI isn't about finding some secret magic password that unlocks everything. It's really about developing a whole new kind of literacy.
And that is the #1 takeaway. Prompting is not magic. It's a skill. And just like any other skill, you can learn it, you can practice it, and you can master it. The more you play around and really pay attention to what works, the more it just becomes second nature. You'll start to get a feel for how to ask the perfect question to get the perfect answer.
And your journey doesn't have to stop here. You can go even deeper with tutorials, or you can join the AdamAiXpert community on Slack to swap tips and see what cool things other people are building. But honestly, the most important thing you can do is just experiment. And I love this tip: keep a little notebook of prompts that give you amazing results. That way, you're building your own personal library of blueprints you can use again and again.
So, with all these tools and techniques, you're not just a passive user of AI anymore. You're an architect. You're capable of designing the exact output you need. So the only question left is the fun one. What will you build with your first blueprint?